This is a quick walkthrough on how to analyze the same set of data using both a run chart and a control chart. Here's our data. It's the time to average physician initial assessment in minutes categorized by week. First, we'll look at it in the form of a run chart. The first thing to do is to plot the data. This can be done by hand or using a computer program such as Microsoft Excel. The next step is to calculate the median and add it to the chart. At this point, are there any signals the chart is exhibiting, such as a run or a shift? And at first glance, this looks like a pretty stable process. Not seeing any signals, we'll extend the median and continue to collect data. These first points can be considered the baseline data. As we collect more data, we'll continue to plot it on the chart and look for signals. In this example, we can see there was a shift that occurred in August and September. This highlights that the process was behaving abnormally during that time period. As a team, we'd want to understand why that shift occurred to reduce the time to physician initial assessment and see if it was something that we could replicate. As we continue to plot the data, we continue to look for signals. Here is the shift that was shown on the last chart, but now we notice a new abnormality in the most recent data. Our process has shifted for the worse and has stayed consistently above the baseline median. When enough data has been collected to show that the results of the process have shifted, and that can take several data points, it might be time to reevaluate the median. In this example, the median changes to a higher value in 2016. As before, you continue to plot data and look for signals of change as you continue to collect. We can notice in this that there was a shift as our data continued on. Now we'll use the same data in an example using control charts. Step 1 is still the same. You need to plot the data. Then, the mean is calculated and added to the chart. Using statistical software or hand calculations, the control lines are determined and then plotted. The next thing we would do is look for signals of a process that is out of control. This process seems stable, so therefore we'll extend the mean and control lines out into the future and continue to plot the data as we collect it. As we plot the data, look for signals. This example shows at least 2 large indications of a process being out of control, there and there. As we continue to plot data, we might want to reevaluate the mean and the control lines and then look for signals again in the new process. This process shows multiple indications that it's out of control. As a project lead, you'd want to engage the team to determine what is causing these unexpected changes in the physician time to initial assessment. It may be appropriate at that point to then redesign the process in hopes of reducing the variation, and in this example, reducing the mean as well.